Hello and welcome to this broadcast by the McLean County Sports Network. I'm Matthew Miller here with Austin Harbison as we're about to get this game tipped off. And right off the bat, Logan Patterson wins the tip. So here we go. Bishop at the top of the key gets it over to Springer. Back to Bishop. And Cougars just passing the ball around right now. Englehart gets it inside to Patterson, but it's just a little bit too far and out of bounds. So that ball will go to the Raiders. And the Cougars have had some success lately, winning their last few games, so hopefully that momentum will carry over tonight. As that drive is no good, here comes Isaac Springer the other way. He gets it to Bishop. Bishop drives, layup. No good, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and that's good for 2 points by Braden Bishop. Pass inside, drive, no good. Englehart comes up with the rebound. There's Bishop on a fast break. Patterson for two. No good, just off the front of the rim. And a steal by Bishop. And here comes the Cougars on a fast break. Patterson goes up, the layup is good, and he'll go to the line shooting and one free throw. And the and one free throw is no good. Rebound by Hall. And that three is no good. Patterson comes up with ball stripped away from him. That's Foster with the ball now. Passes over to Hall. Hall drives, goes up for two, loses it. And Patterson came up with it there. Patterson with the pass down low. It's deflected. As Hall drives, it's no good, and he'll hit it out of bounds before Patterson can get the rebound. Cougars ball.
Pretty good start here by the Cougars.
Yeah, starting out 4-0, and we saw last game now, they started out well far ahead, and that three from Jacob Clark is good. Hopefully he can get going tonight. But yeah, last time the Cougars started out well ahead against Caldwell County, I believe, and we ended up with a pretty good result there, winning by double digits. That shot is up and no good from Huff, but Hall gets the rebound and puts it in for two. It's no good again. So here comes Clark the other way after that rebound. Springer thought about a three, goes off a pick. Bishop gets it over to Patterson. Patterson looking inside, gets it over to Englehart. And another pass. I feel like, and Bishop comes up with it, and it'll be out of bounds on the Raiders, as the referees discuss, and they're going to make it out of bounds on the Cougars. So Whiteville Trinity will get the possession there. Comes Howard bringing up the ball. Gets it over to Foster. That's Hall driving. Shot up, and it's good. So After a few shot attempts, Hall finally takes the lid off the basket and puts it in for two. First score of the game for Whiteville Trinity. Bishop will attempt a three. It's up. No good, but Patterson with a big rebound and puts it back in for two. Great offensive rebound there for Patterson. Howard gets it to Hall. Hall driving again. He kicks, and pass goes over the head of Wathan, so out of bounds on Whiteville Trinity. And the Cougars will take the first timeout of the game. With that timeout, we'd like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back. And we're back after a put back by Logan Patterson. The Cougars are leading 9-2 with 3:44 left to go in the first. And here comes Braden Bishop bringing up the ball now. And an excellent pass from Clark to Patterson for 2 points. What an assist there. Dickens looks to drive, kicks it to Hall. Hall for three, and that three is good. That's Springer with the ball. He drives in, kicks it over to Patterson for another 2 points, and Patterson's not creating his own shots, but they're getting him the ball in there well, and he's finishing every time. And he did have that offensive rebound earlier, so Patterson already with 8 points in this game. Bishop tries to drive past Dickens, kicks it to Englehart. Englehart looks to go inside, shots up, and it's good from Englehart. 2 points there. And the Cougars lead by 10 with 2:27 left to go in the first. Shot by Dickens is up and good, cutting the lead to 8. Bishop gets it over to Springer. Springer looking into Patterson. Gets it to Englehart from the elbow. That shot's no good. And Patterson gets the rebound and puts it up. It's no good again, and then that's out of bounds on the Raiders. And looks like Brady Dane will check in now for Englehart. Springer inbounds it to Patterson. It's deflected out of bounds. And the officials overturn another call. As that pass was deflected out of bounds, they weren't sure if it hit Jacob Clark or not. Ref on the closest end said the ball did not. Clark gets it inside to Patterson. Over to Dame. Dame up for two. It's no good. Rebound Hall. So here come the Raiders. Hall looks to drive again. And that's another 2 points. And, oh, they're going to call goaltending there. So 2 points either way. Bishop over to Clark. Clark almost loses the ball, and he loses it out of bounds. So with 1:11, the Raiders will take over, but not until after a timeout by the Cougars. And we'd like to thank BF Evans Ford, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Raiders have control of the basketball. The Cougars are winning 15-9, and there's a minute left to go in the first quarter. And it seems like Hall has been very aggressive on offense tonight for Whiteville, as he is driving every opportunity as he gets. And that shot by Dickens is blocked hard by Patterson out of bounds, getting the student section into the game. Inbound pass stolen by Patterson. There's Springer on a fast break. Loses the ball. It's Howard who comes up with it. And Howard drives, and they're going to call a foul on Bishop. First foul of the game for the Cougars.
I bet he hits both of these, Matthew.
Howard's first free throw is good. No, don't give us that bad juju. And the second free throw is good as well, so Austin called it. He hit both free throws there. Excuse me, when I said there was a minute and 11 seconds left to go, there was a minute and 4 seconds. I just couldn't see the other 4. But there's a minute 18 seconds right now. No walk called there, and Hall will drive. He kicks it over, and they're going to say it was a walk before he shot the three. It's hard to see those numbers. I do think that was number 23, Borman, but it's hard to see those numbers against those jerseys. And Patterson's pass to Dane goes out of bounds. 51 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Hall with the ball. He'll look to drive again. Kicks it out to Howard, over to Borman. And Borman fouled by Dane with 30 seconds on the clock, and they're going to call that on the floor foul. So Hall will take it out now for Whiteville. Pass into Dickens. Dickens drives, 2, no good. Dane comes up with the rebound and gets it to Patterson. So here come the Cougars. They'll have 11 seconds to score here. And Patterson loses the ball. And he'll shoot a deep three as the buzzer sounds, and it's no good.
Pretty good first quarter by the Cougars there.
Yeah, 4-point lead. It was much larger, and then the Raiders came back a little bit. But with that, we'd like to thank Mud Creek Baptist Church. We'll be right back. This is the Clay County Sports Network. And we are back. Cougars are starting the second quarter with a 4-point lead against Whiteville Trinity.
No, it's hello. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. And yeah, I'm here with Aaron Ring, by the way. He just swapped in for Austin Harbison to do the second quarter. And that entry pass to Dame, he gets it over to Patterson. And Bishop will just set up the offense from up top. Englehart had a chance in the open three, doesn't take it. And that's a three from Clark. Oh, rattles out.
It's a rare miss for Clark.
And the Euro step by Huff will result in a foul on Englehart and a chance at two points at the free throw line. And Huff's first free throw, no good off the back of the rim.
Matthew, I don't know if your voice is really coming through. It's not coming through my headphones. I hope it's going to the audience. But it could just be something wrong with. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself. When
Okay.
I'm talking, yeah.
Then yeah, it's probably working. And oh man, another missed three by Clark.
And after after Logan Patterson gets the rebound, he'll go to line shoot two. Can you hear me better now?
No, I just hear static.
Okay.
No.
That better?
Yeah. I guess just something wrong with my headphones. Oh, and Patterson makes his first free throw of the two. Which is something we commented on last game, how he didn't miss a single free throw.
And he makes the second one as well. Yeah, I think he went 9 for 9 last game at the free throw line, and that was huge for him as he struggled with that throughout the season. Oh, and they're going to say Dame was out of bounds before he got that rebound there and went the other way with it. So it'll be the Raiders' ball. Cougars up 5, 17-12.
Matthew, someone just texted me that you're a little quiet.
I have my headset all the way up.
Oh. And Trey Englehart passed to Brady Dame, but it kind of bounced off his fingers. But Springer with the rebound. Pass to Patterson, who shoots the two. No good.
And that drive by Huff results in 2 points. And with the Cougars' lead diminished to 3, they're going to take a timeout. We'd like to take this time to thank B.F. Evans Ford, and we'll be back. This is the McLean County Sports Network. I'm Matthew Miller here with Aaron Ring. And so we're back after that timeout. The Cougars are leading by 3 with, I believe that's 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. And hopefully we can get a score here to try to make this lead more comfortable. As we started out the game pretty good, but then the Raiders came back fast. And Englehart loses the ball Springer loses the ball on the floor there. And now the Raiders are coming the other way with it. That's Howard with the ball. Gets it to Huff. Huff looks to drive. Gets it back to Howard. And that three is no good from Howard. Rebound Brady Dane. So here comes Bishop with the ball. And Mims is checked into the game for the Cougars. It's good to see him out there getting some playing time. And he gets a good pass to Springer.
Oh,
and puts
nice.
it in for two. Nice shot from under the basket. Heavily guarded as well. Wathan is able to get it out before he loses the ball. That's a pass inside to Mills, and Mills goes up and gets the 2 points. Cougars up by 3. Mims with a nice drive for 2 points.
Nice. Your Cougars lead 21-16 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, and
seems like it's been a game of score and they score and we score and they score. Pretty even, but the Cougars do have a 5-point lead currently.
yeah, I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I just got a text that maybe it's in my headset that's not working, but they said they could hear me at first. I don't think I touched anything.
Here, try talking now. You just did something, I think.
I hope they can hear me now. I think I fixed it. It's coming through my headphones, which is weird. And that's a 3 from Jacob Clark. I hope you can hear me. I can hear you really well.
Yeah, I can hear me well, pretty well too.
All right, talk again.
Hello.
All right, I turned you down a little bit. And I have mine all the way up right now, and it's not picking up.
Here, I'll sit a little closer to you. Maybe my mic will pick up your voice a little more.
And that drive results in a kick out, and that was, I can't see the number right now. That was Howard who took it in and got fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2. As we were messing with the sound, the Cougars hit a 3 by Jacob Clark and now are now ahead by 8. With 3:13 remaining, and that first free throw is good. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. So here comes Travis, who just checked into the game. He gets it over to Mims. Mims over to Patterson, and they're going to say that Patterson went out of bounds with it on the baseline there. Three minutes remain in the half. Cougars have a 7-point lead.
Near steal by Zach Mims.
Yeah, and whenever you go for an aggressive steal like that, they can get by you, and that can result in 2 points for the other team. And there's a 3 from Clark, no good. Patterson gets the rebound, puts it back, but it's no good again. And it'll be out of bounds on Whiteville as that rebound is being juggled. After Patterson missed it.
2:26 left to go in the half. First half.
Springer passes into Phillips. Gets it over to Clark. Clark will drive, go up for 2, and he's fouled, so Clark will be shooting 2 free throws here. 2:15 left to go in the half. Cougars lead by 5. And that first free throw from Clark is good. And second free from Clark is no good. Excuse me, free throw. I got a little tongue twisted there. And that Springer goes up for 2 points and one. He was fouled by what looks like Wathen. Cougars lead by 8, and Springer here with a chance to push the lead to 9. And the one free throw is good, but they're going to call a lane violation on Patterson. So the free throw doesn't count.
So what exactly does that entail, Matthew? Did he step too quickly?
Yeah, if you cross into the
Okay.
paint too quickly on a free throw, it's a lane violation. And that three-pointer is no good. And we're going to call a foul on Huff. And then they're going to change it to against Phillips. I thought that's who the foul should have been on, actually, was Phillips. He hacked at him a little bit there. And that was kind of confused when they called on Wathen. And that three-pointer's no good, but Hall gets the rebound and puts it up for 2 points. Englehart drives inside, puts it up for 2. It's no good, but Clark gets the rebound. Clark's put back no good. Patterson's put back no good. Another offensive rebound, and Englehart will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So
Wow.
without all these offensive rebounds, I'm not sure we'd be winning this game right now.
It was about 6 in a row. Well, no, maybe a little less than that, maybe 4.
So Englehart will shoot 2 free throws here after a few substitutions were made by the Raiders. And Englehart's first free throw is up and no good. And Dane will go to the scores table to check in. And the second free throw is good. So the Cougars lead by 7, 28-21. Dane will check in for Englehart. And Patterson hits that ball out of bounds. Good defense by him. Ball passed into Wathen. Wathen drives up for 2. Rebound by Clark. Great job by Clark hanging on to that rebound. And Springer gets it into Patterson. Patterson goes up for 2. It's no good.
Seems like we're struggling with that a little bit, Matthew.
Yeah,
I've seen Springer
We're-
make 2 crazy ones, and it seems like everyone else is having a hard time.
yeah, we're missing shots close to the basket, and that's something. In that, well, when was that? There was a home game here that we lost recently, and I think we could have had a good chance of winning if we would have just hit free throws and shots close to the basket. And they're going to call a foul on Phillips as Wathen puts it in for 2 points. Cougars lead back down to 5. Englehart will check in now for Brady Dane. The and one free throw is good. Cougars lead by 4. Springer gets it over to Clark. Clark thinks about a 3, and he'll drive. And that's 3
Nice.
points good for Clark. 35 seconds remain on the clock. Drive by Goetz. Results in a big block by Patterson. That's his second big block of the game. And Englehart comes up with the steals. He
nice.
strips it from Goetz. Here's Clark on a fast break. He's just going to pull back up and get it to Patterson. And we're going to set up here and have 12 seconds to score. It's Englehart with the ball. He had a chance at an open three. 2 seconds left. Travis Phillips. And that three-pointer's no good to end the half. Cougars lead by 6. And we'd like to thank both of our sponsors, Buck Creek Baptist Church and B.F. Evans Ford. And we'll be back with the second half. And we're back. I'm Matthew Miller here again with Austin Harbison as the Cougars start this second half up by 6, 30-24. So what do you think we can build off of in the first half that can help us here in the second?
Well, we got a little bit of a lead, and that's always helpful.
Yeah, if we can just expand on that lead more, it should hopefully we can run away with this one. And Clark's putback is no good. And a lot of missed shots around the basket for the Cougars so far, but Englehart finally gets that one to fall.
But they're really hustling. They're really getting into the game and wanting to win.
And the quick timeout was taken there. So we're going to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back. This is the McLean County Sports Network. And we are back. There is 7:29 remaining in the third quarter. And that was clock wasn't running, so they blew the whistle. Even clock officials mess up sometimes, so they just knocked a few seconds off the clock and resumed the game.
I think it's Coach Humphrey.
Yeah, it was Coach Humphrey. And Waden misses a three there. Englehart comes up with the rebound. We're going to call that a jump ball possession to the Raiders. Pass in to Dixon. And Dixon tries to get past Englehart. We'll get it to Huff. Huff drives, floater. Good, and one. They're going to call a foul on Englehart, and Dane will go to the scores table to likely check in for Englehart here. Englehart only with 2 fouls, so if Coach Lynham wanted to, he could have left him out there. And we'd like to inform you that Armando is in the building. So if you're in the building and you like Armando, there's that. It's become kind of a tradition to let y'all know that Armando's in the building as he requests every game. And that's a three good from Jacob Clark. That is his third of the game. And so the Cougars will take a more sizable lead of 8. Huff gets it to Dickens. Dickens over to Howard. Howard gets inside. Patterson just a little bit late with the help defense. Here come the Cougars the other way with a 6-point lead. Clark back taps. Dame comes up with it. Dame goes for 2, and it's good. Big 2 points in the paint by Brady Dame. Dickens looks to drive on Springer, kicks it out. That 3 is up, and it is good from Mills. And Bishop just drives past Huff to get it across the half court. And Clark drives and puts it in for 2 points, taking the baseline after causing a defender to jump with a pump fake. Howard drives in, goes up for 2 points, airballs the layup. Patterson comes up with it. Bishop gets it to Clark. Clark thinks about another 3 and gets it over to Patterson. Dame with the ball inside. Nice pass to Springer. Back to Dame for 2, and it's good. So 4 points in a row for Dame in the paint there. And he's a big presence down there. He's hard to stop.
Yeah, Brady's a really good basketball player. He always really has been.
And he plays, he is a big dude, but he plays so much bigger than his size.
He's very physical.
So Clark bringing it up for the Cougars. Springer gets it to Dame. Dame thought about going up with it again. That's Bishop for three. Bishop's three is no good. Rebound by Springer. Back to Bishop for a lay-in. And another 2 points for the Cougars. So this mini run has put the Cougars up 11, 43-34, with 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And that shot is no good. Springer with the rebound. And he'll be fouled by Howard trying to get it up the court. Borman will check into the game for Wathen. And Bishop gets down the court and gets it to Springer. Patterson goes up for two. That shot's no good. It looked like a for sure lay-in there. As he made a nice move to get past two defenders. Here comes Howard the other way. And I'm getting more messages saying that my microphone is not working well. That shot by Patterson, no good. Rebound to Mills. And there's a lay-in on the other end. Cougars lead 43-36. Dame, another 2 points in the lane as he goes up and over defenders.
Dame's getting hot this quarter.
And I just turned the microphones up all together, and I turned Austin's down a little bit more, so hopefully you all can hear me better. Mills takes another three, and it's good. Cougars just left him on an island there. So Coach Lyman will take a timeout to deal with that. And we'd like to thank the Beer forward, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I've been told that I was crystal clear, and then I've been told that I was muted a little bit, and I haven't really touched much, so I'm not sure what the problem is there. As Coach Lynham was probably drawing up something on defense, and he was unhappy with how we left Mills open for that wide open three last time. And I just got a text that the sound was better now, so hopefully y'all can all hear me great. The Cougars lead by 6, 2:53 left to go in the third quarter. And Clark with the ball gets it over to Bishop. Springer thinks about a three, drives, lay in, no good, heavily contested. Patterson gets an offensive rebound, puts it up for two, and that shot's no good, but Engelhardt with another rebound, and that one finally falls. And that drive is unsuccessful by Borman, and so Cougars coming the other way with it. Clark with the ball. Thinks about a three, drives floater, good. And what were you going to say?
They're just giving them the baseline, really.
Yeah, it's mainly Clark. He's keeping them on his toes because he's hit a few three-pointers tonight. So whenever he gets in the ball in the corner, they crash on him so hard, it results in him being able to take the baseline and put it in for two. And Springer, with a good defensive play, causing a loose ball, Clark comes up with it.
I thought he kicked it.
Engelhardt looks to drive. This is the Clark. Back to Engelhardt. Pump fake over to Springer. Springer goes up and one as he is fouled and it goes in. And so the Cougars lead by 12 now, their biggest lead at the game. Since maybe the first quarter. And Springer's and one free throw is good. So the Cougars lead by 13. Pass over to Huff. Gets it to Dickens. Dickens looks to drive. Kicks to Hall. Hall will take a three. And it's good. And so the Cougars up by 10. And the three-point shooting by the Raiders has really picked up this half. And a walk is called on Engelhardt. So Phillips will check in for him. And one thing about Coach Lynham, he keeps his players careful not to make a mistake because if they mess up, they're out of the game. We saw there, Engelhardt got the walk and was quickly pulled. Howard drives, and Hall will be fouled as he's about to go up for two. So I think he'll go to the line and shoot two free throws here. And Bishop with 3 fouls now, so he has to be careful even though there's only 43 seconds left in the third quarter. So we're getting near the end of the game. 3 fouls isn't too big of a deal. And that first free throw from Hall is good. So the Raiders back within single digits of the Cougars. And that second free throw is good as well. Vote. Patterson with the ball now. Gets it to Springer for three, and it's good. Hall looks to drive on Bishop, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Cougars not happy with that call. They felt like a charge should have been called, but that is Bishop's 4th foul. And Mams will check in for him. 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. Or it may be 17. I can't really see the top there. And Howard not able to pass the ball in quick enough. 5-second violation. Oh, no, they're going to give a timeout to the Raiders. So with that timeout, we'll thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back with the conclusion to the third quarter. And we're back, 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. And that's Howard. He looks to get inside. He passes it to Huff. Huff drives, kicks to Dickens. Dickens for three. Shot is no good, so the third quarter will end, and the Cougars will have an 11-point lead. We'd like to thank B.F. Evans Ford, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter. The Cougars will start the fourth quarter with possession of the ball. So Patterson will be taking it out for the Cougars here as they work out some problem at the scores table. And so that'll be an official timeout. We'll be back after they work things out.
Watch this.
And as we start the fourth quarter for real this time, the Cougars are up 11, 55-44. And Clark shoots it.
There we go. Your Cougars lead by 14 with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game. Isaac Springer with the ball. Taking it down the court. Pass to Phillips. Always provides a spark off the bench. Back to Springer. To Clark. Oh, he was about to go for another three, but he didn't want to risk it. To Englehart.
There's
to Phillips.
Phillips for three. No good. Man. That one looks good from here. So here comes Dickens on a fast break. Oh. And Phillips will foul him hard before he can go up with it. And if you're going to foul on a fast break, just make sure they don't hit the shot, and that's what Phillips did there. Cougars lead by 14. Dickens' first free throw rattles out, no good. And the second free throw, it's no good as well. Patterson comes up with the rebound over Mills and throws it off Mills so that they can keep possession of the ball. Clark will take it out now for the Cougars against a full court press by the Raiders. Ball passed into Patterson as we got close to 5 seconds there. Patterson gets it up the court. Pass over to Clark. Clark drives again down the baseline. And
nice
what
shot.
a shot by Clark.
I don't even know if you could, calculate that shot. I think that was kind of a shot in the dark, but
Yeah, it went in and it looked good.
yeah.
Clark playing really good tonight. And that drive by Howard, he is fouled by Englehart. And the Cougars with a comfortable lead of 16 with 6:41 left to go in the game. Mills gets it inside. Phillips pokes it away. Here's Springer on a fast break now. What a move inside, though he misses the shot. And they're going to call a foul on Phillips as he goes for the rebound.
What did they say, third personal foul on Phillips?
I thought they said first. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many fouls he has. I don't think he has 3. Dickens with a pass to Hall. He is blocked by Englehart. Springer on a fast break again. Layup is good this time. Cougars take the lead by 18. And Raiders are coming back fast. Cougars barely got back on defense there. And Howard will walk as he tries to fight between Cougar defenders. Here comes Phillips. It's over to Patterson. Patterson to Englehart. Phillips was tripping as caught that pass in. A great pass to Springer, who gets inside for 2 points and an and one. And the Cougars just playing well all around tonight as they lead 69-44. And that free throw is good. Excuse me, that was 64. Not 69, my bad. You can't really see the top of the numbers from where we're sitting because of the banners that are hung up.
I thought it looked like 69 too.
Springer gets it to Phillips. Phillips on a lay-in.
Nice.
And one again.
It's about to be 69, Matthew. You
It'll
weren't
be-
too far off.
It'll be 68 if he hits this free throw. Cougars leading by 23 right now. And Dame checks back into the game for Englehart, and Dame has played a good game tonight. He had about 8 points in a row down in the paint for the Cougars. And Clark will poke that out of bounds. That was just funny to me how he pointed to the other end like it was our ball, even though he clearly right in front of the ref hit the ball out of bounds.
what else are you gonna do?
And with that timeout there, we'd like to thank BF Evans Ford, and we'll be right back. And we're back as Dickens passes in to Howard. Dickens gets it to Mills. And that's a three. No good. Rebound Dickens. No good again. Dame comes up with the rebound this time. And Springer doesn't have numbers, but we've seen him score on a lot of fast breaks tonight. He gets it to Patterson. Shot no good. Dame with a rebound and put back, and it just bounces out. Surprised the foul wasn't called. It looked like he was yanked to the ground there. Howard drives, and big block by Dame. Slammed it right down onto his back. And Clark, layup is good. 4 minutes remaining, 4 minutes and 36 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. The Cougars up 26 with a nice lead here. Shot from Hall, up and good. Clark gets it to Dame. I was thinking Dame would look to drive there after the night he's had. Dame, post move, puts it up. They're going to call an on the floor foul. That foul's called against number 12, Mills. So Clark will take it out now for the Cougars. Clark with a three. It's no good. Dame with a rebound and a putback, though. That's 2 points for the Cougars. And there's a three for Whiteville, and it's good. Three good for Smith. And Clark passes into Patterson. We got close to another 5-second violation. And Patterson is fouled by Huff as he tries to bring it up the court. Pass into Phillips. He gets it up the court. Gets it to Clark. Clark driving and has the ball stripped from him. Comes up with it. Puts it up for two. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. And he'll be fouled by Huff as he's fighting for the rebound there. Tanner Wilkerson has checked into the game for Logan Patterson. Free throw by Clark is up and good. Cougars lead by 24.
Yeah, this is pretty much a closed game, Matthew. I'm never one to call it early, but...
Well, 3 minutes left in the fourth, and Cougars lead by 24.
With no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and Wright checks into the game for the Raiders, and Clark gets his second free throw. So that lead goes to 25, and a full timeout will be taken by Coach Lynham. We'll like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back. This is the McLean County Sports Network. And we're back. I'm Matthew Miller here with Aaron Rain. Cougars currently holding a 25-point lead against the Whiteville Trinity Raiders. And this is good for us coming off of 2 wins in a row. That 3 is up and no good. Offensive rebound for Whiteville. And Wright puts it in for 2. And Mims with a few fancy crossovers getting it up the court. Back to Mims, and he's fouled by Goetz. And so he'll go to the line to shoot 1 and a bonus. And Arnold will check into the game for Clark. Mims' free throw is good, so he'll shoot a second. The second free throw is no good. Rebound, and it just goes out of bounds. As Smith came up with the rebound there and then passed it to someone who didn't exist over in the other corner.
Just kind of bounced out of there.
I think he was expecting one of his guys to be there, and then no one was.
And then they didn't really hustle to go and get it either.
They just,
they just let it happen.
They just let it go out of bounds. Arnold drives in, back to Wilkerson. Wilkerson pump fakes the 3 and gets it to Mims. Mims with a floater off the glass. It's good. Here comes Hernandez bringing it up for the Raiders. And that pass from Howard just goes out of bounds as Bub Johnson and Andrew Brackett check into the game. Mims drives past a few defenders, puts up a
nice.
What a layup, pulling that one out of his 2K package for 2 points. Cougars lead by 28. That 3 is up, and it's no good. Brackett can't come up with the rebound, and that ball will be out on the Raiders. Cougars ball with a 28-point lead. 1 minute and 11 seconds remains in this game.
Let's hope we can keep our lead, Matthew.
And Mims just crossing over everybody as he gets it across half court, and Wilkerson misses a 3 there. Mims with some fancy handles, and he does eventually lose it. Gets it to Arnold. Arnold puts it up. 2 points, no good.
Brackett cannot
just
keep a hold of the ball.
Yeah, he almost had the rebound there, but couldn't seem to get a hold of it. 40 seconds remain in the game. Another 3-pointer, no good. Brackett does get a rebound there. Here come the Cougars as Arnold brings it up. Arnold gets it to Johnson. Johnson for 3. Oh, no good. Wilkerson gets an offensive rebound.
25 seconds left to go in the game.
And I think unless Trinity wants to force the issue and foul here, they're just going to let the clock run out.
Let's hope our Cougars can keep our lead and not make any
our 28-point lead in 7 seconds. You know, that would be the greatest comeback of all time for the other team if we lost. And Mims will just dribble it out as the clock expires. So the Cougars defeat the Whiteville Trinity Raiders by 79-51, 28-point lead at home. And that's 3 in a row for the Cougars, so hopefully they can keep this rolling. And this is the McLean County Sports Network. Make sure you tune in to us next time.